Yeah, cream of the crop, Devil Dog Gaming. Step into it.
Alright everybody, I'm back and yet again for another game review. This time I'm reviewing Far Cry 5. Now this game kind of had a little bit of controversy back when it was being made, but in the end, is it really worth the controversy? Is it a good game at all? Well, stay tuned and find out. Yeah! Everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I'm reviewing Far Cry 5. It was just released on March 27th of this year for Microsoft Windows, the Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4. Now, if you've played any of the other Far Cry games, you got the basic gist of this one. It does have some refinements compared to the previous ones. I think this one falls around being a little bit better than 4, but not quite as good as Part 2. It does have some aspects thrown in from Far Cry Primal as well. Now, the overall plot of this game is you are a junior deputy that goes into Hope County, Montana to arrest this cult leader who goes by the name of Joseph Seed.
My flock of children, we gather today on a very special day. For this is the time when we will gather together as a flock, as a family, and we will follow the Lord on our path to salvation. We will survive the end of the apocalypse together, and we must fight to keep our American rights and keep heathens like this from coming into our town. Do you have anything to repent for, sinner, before we send you to the sky above?
What the hell is wrong with you people? All I did was stop to get some gas and some Fritos. I'm on my way to go fishing at the Eagle River. What the hell is wrong with you guys? You some kind of cold or something? Oh, shit. Now, he is the leader of the Eden's Gate cult that has taken over this small town and pretty much forced it into a cult-like status of going around and killing people in the act of God because they believe that it's the end of the world, and basically they're a bunch of standard issue rednecks taking over the town, making a life a nightmare for the people that are still living there. Now, there are a bunch of ragtag band of people that you can meet up with throughout your adventure and end up having them join you, and you can rent them for hire as well, along with other little buddies as well. You get 3 different kind of animal pets that can help you throughout your adventure. Of course, including the number 1 is Boomer the dog. Oh, holy crap, that's a lot of people. I got an idea. Yo, Boomer, come here. Come here, boy, come on, boy. Come here, boy, come on. You know how humiliating this is. Hey, you'll be a good dog. You'll be a good dog. Go get the bad guy for me. Come on, be a good boy. Get a good boy. Get a dog boy. Go get the bad guy for me. Come on. Come on now. You can do it, Boomer. I'll give you a treat. Oh, you give me a treat? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, motherfuckers. Then you also get a mountain lion, and by far the best one of all, even though it seems to be attracted towards automobiles, is a giant grizzly bear by the name of Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger in paradise. Cheeseburger and it ain't nice.
Nobody likes Jimmy Buffett except...
Now, through your roughly around, give or take, 30-plus hour adventure through the single-player campaign, you can do all kinds of stuff, including fishing and other items as well, but it's just like the other sort of game. So if you were expecting this Far Cry to really step out of the box and be something completely different from the other ones, it is not. It is structurally the same kind of game known as an Ubisoft game, where it's structurally a huge open world with tons of things to do and tons of side quests, and in the end, it's not quite as bad as the last Assassin's Creed was in terms of so much to do, but it still consists of the same structure. You go and you explore an area, you talk to people to find out to unlock new stuff on your map, because instead of climbing towers, in order to unlock items that will appear on your map, like locations to go and do things, this time you will actually save people and talk to people to get your next quest.
Hey, mister! How about you go down and help Mudbutt? He's getting his ass kicked from them cultists down at the Triple Deuce.
Well, I've got two questions for you. First of all, who the hell would name their kid Mudbutt? Second of all, why haven't you done anything to help him?
Well, I'm running my business.
Oh, I see. So send a new guy that's not even really used to the neighborhood. Oh, I get it. Oh, hold on. I got this. Let's see. Mudbutt, ass kicked at Triple Deuce. I got it. I'm right on it. And as you progress through the game, that's basically how it is. You'll go through an area, you'll find random stuff, and you'll do stuff to open up new parts on your map, to help new people out, to have them join your cause in the end, taking down the Seed's family. Because it's broken into 3 sections on the world map, with 3 of the family members of the Seed family that run the areas, and you have to progressively take them over. Now, the only thing I have noticed with this game is as you progress through it, it seems to ramp up the difficulty, and I don't know if this is intentional or not, but there's a lot of shit that's going on. This game gets carried away for its own reason. I don't know what goes on. There's been certain points where you'll be out in the middle of nowhere, minding your own business, fishing or something, and then you have a bunch of truckloads of rednecks show up to try to kill you. Now, I understand if you're starting shit in a town, shooting up bad guys, or if you're taking over the countless different strongholds that you have to, but in the end, it seemed a bit odd that you'll have animals attack you constantly, you'll have these cultists attacking you constantly, and it gets really kind of annoying near the end because it just gets so hectic. Now, overall, the gunplay is phenomenal as usual. Like I said, if you played the other Far Cry games, you know what you're getting into. This is structurally the same as the last Far Cry, but in a much better, more open world. I think since it's done in an American town of like Colorado or Montana, Montana, it comes off as being more realistic instead of like the last one with the Pagan Men character. And your character is a silent protagonist once again, which is kind of disappointing. I kind of liked how the other characters, even though they weren't really too likable, they still actually had a voice. This time you're back to being a mute character, and even though there are microtransactions in this game, fortunately they seem to be centered upon their premium currency of silver bars. But I've noticed that even though it's kind of a little bit grindy, but it's not that difficult to get enough in-game money to buy the stuff. The unlockables are basically new skins for your weapons and different kinds of vehicles, but you can get it all in-game. Fortunately, not struggling too difficult to get the money to actually friggin' buy it without paying real money. Even though you don't get to see your character, I thought it would have been kind of nice if you could get different outfits that you could like pick and wear throughout the game. And I don't like this outfit. No. Nope, not yet. Yeah, this will work badass. And they focus on the villains in this a lot more than they did in Far Cry 4, which I do actually enjoy quite a bit. But in the end, if you haven't really liked the other Far Cry games, there's nothing really in this that you're going to like as well. But if you do like the other Far Cry games, this is a nice improvement. They have improved and streamlined a lot of aspects of the other Far Cry games and incorporated some of the better aspects from Primal into this one, and it leads to be overall a good packaged game. It's got a decent story, it's got multiple endings to it, and it's even got a nice little ending at the beginning when you first go to arrest Joseph Seed. Don't arrest him. Wait 5 minutes and see what happens. It's got a nice little ending you can do there as well, which I thought was actually pretty brilliant. And in the end, I had a hell of a lot of fun with this game. Now, keep in mind, when you first start off, you will be on a small island, and you'll have to progress through that island, which is pretty much their version of tutorial, until it unlocks the co-op. Now, from that point on, you can have anybody jump in and jump out on co-op, but it's only your save data that is saved. So just remember, if you're in someone else's game, their data is saved, not yours, and vice versa. It also has an arcade mode, and that is where the level editor is as well, which is some of the neatest levels you can custom make with their new revamped editor mode is in the arcade mode. Now, they also are going to be having 4 different DLC packs that are coming out, and normally I'm against DLC, but some of the DLC they have planned for this seems really over the top and interesting, including one where you're fighting aliens. I might actually get the DLC to check it out, because it kind of like, what was it, Far Cry, I can't remember the name of the DLC they had for, I think it was Part 3, but it was really entertaining. It was actually really good, so I might actually check out the DLC for this game. In the end, for a $60 game, this is a well-built game. It does have some glitches and some AI issues. Some of the guys can be kind of stupid, and I've had some wonkiness, but overall it's actually quite a well-polished game with a fairly decent story. And if you were worried about the big hubbubaloo, or whatever it's called, about the fact that it has to do with religion and cults, and that's not really trying to make any sort of major point in this. It's just there for you to actually get involved with these characters. They're not trying to shove any sort of political thing down your throat with it, fortunately. And all in all, I actually enjoyed the hell out of this game. I can recommend it if you are a fan of the Far Cry series. This is a lot better than Part 4, but I still hands down think that Part 2 was the best. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I want to say thank you for everyone who watches this video. I want to say thank you for everyone who subscribes to my channel. Please remember, I still have my contest going on to give away 2 $500 prepaid Visa gift cards. It will end on September 17th of this year. Make sure to go to the link at the end of this video. It'll be one of the 4 that pop up in the videos that are suggested to you. Click on it, follow the directions for your chance to enter to win. And I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out. Oh, shit.
Pants center. Ooh, my bad.
Yeah, who's laughing now, motherfucker? Oh, crap.
I said repent. Oh.
That's right. Run, bitch.